What is your all-time biggest money mistake?
Oh, God, there's been a few. I spent $60,000 on a Mercedes.
Do you still have the cars?
I have another one now. I have another Mercedes now.
We've all made mistakes when it comes to money. Some small, some huge, and some hilarious. So today we're hitting the streets of Nashville to find out people's biggest money mistakes, and hopefully we can learn a few valuable lessons along the way. But first, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and share this with your friend Brian, who cashed out his 401k last week to buy a meme coin that doesn't exist this week.
Sorrows, prayers.
All right, let's hit the streets. What is your all-time biggest money mistake?
Oh, God, there's been a few.
Paying $100,000 for my bachelor's degree.
Are you currently using the degree?
Yes.
Are the loans paid off?
I got $40K left.
Okay, that's progress.
My ex-wife,
What'd that cost you?
couple million.
All-time biggest money mistake is probably not paying my car bill in time, and I actually got it repoed at one time. Well, yes, it was definitely a humbling experience, and it was an experience that I learned a lot about financial management, and it was an opportunity to really just be a better steward of myself with money.
Beautifully said.
I spent $60,000 on a Mercedes.
Do you still have the cars?
I have another one now. I have another Mercedes now.
You didn't learn the lesson? Is it paid for?
The other one is paid for. Here's the issue.
You kept the other one?
I had an issue going on. I didn't want to put a claim in because I didn't want it to ding my record and bring my premiums up for my insurance. So I ended up just paying that off and getting another one. And so now I have two Mercedes.
And how much total car debt do you have?
As of right now, since the other one's paid off, I'm gonna say $45,000.
What other debt do you have hanging around?
A $12,000 American Express bill. I kind of stopped paying my bills for a little bit. And
Times got tough? What happened?
times got tough, and then I just stopped wanting to work, and I thought that I could just live off my credit card. And it didn't work that way. So now I'm like trying to
You're cleaning it up now.
pay it off. Yeah.
By taking this trip to Nashville.
And you know, that wasn't the best choice.
At least you're honest.
Student loans.
How much in student loans?
So my schooling was $90,000. I'm close to $200,000 in debt with interest.
How long has it been?
Almost 20 years ago. I'll die with student loan debt. You can't get out of it.
I'm gonna try to help with that. We'll get to that in a little bit. What's the dumbest thing you've spent money on?
Spending money on Fortnite.
On skins?
Yeah,
And you do that.
I do.
I've never
sometimes
met
do that.
someone who does it.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while. I'm clean about 2 years.
All right, he's Fortnite sober for 2 years now.
Fortnite sober.
I'm proud of you.
Good job. Well done. Way to go.
I bought a pickup truck,
How much was the pickup truck?
like $80,000. It was used, $80,000. My plan was also to put it on Turo, right? So other people can use it as well. And then
Heard about this scheme before.
I had friends that were like, no, let me just lease it from you. And then I've gotten over. And who pays for the truck?
Instantly regretted, maybe a car.
You went into debt for the car?
Yeah, it was a lease. It was a Honda Civic, a 2021. And I believe it was started off at like 25.
Dang, what'd you end up doing after the lease was up?
I bought out the lease, and then after watching a couple of Dave's videos,
Yeah!
I actually just traded it in for an older car, lesser value. Still had to finance a little, but closer to paying it off than I was that car.
Love it. Have you ever lost money in like a sketchy investment or a scam?
Oh my God. So a guy called me out of nowhere and said that my dad was in jail because of a car accident. And if we don't pay him $1,000, then we won't see and hear from him again. And I wired the money. And then all of a sudden my dad came home and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh, hell yeah, at the poker table.
Oh, gambling it away.
Yeah.
How much you lose?
A couple $100,000.
Are you still a gambling man?
Absolutely.
That's exactly what we don't want.
All right, have you ever hidden a purchase from your spouse?
Probably the fast food.
My gambling.
That's a big one. How do you hide spending hundreds of thousands gambling?
You have separate accounts.
Have you ever had a subscription you forgot about and paid for it for way too long?
100%.
What was it?
You know, television like Netflix, Disney Plus, all those things, they just get carried away.
He's looking right now. He's like, what do I have that I forgot I had?
I even have a subscription to You Need a Budget, which is a financing app. You know, it's a one-time fee and it sounds great, but I don't even utilize it. So it's like,
You're not even budgeting.
yeah,
What if I turned you on to the best budgeting app out there and I paid for it?
Let's do it, brother.
It's called Every Dollar. We'll get your email. We'll hook you up with it after we're done.
I appreciate it.
You ever loan money to someone and they didn't pay you back?
I've loaned money to my parents' next door neighbors.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a piece of garbage.
How much did you loan?
It's money. It was enough. It was enough for me to worry about it.
I loaned $500 to a friend, and I definitely believed in her. But here's the thing, if I'm gonna loan it, I'm okay with losing it.
So you're still friends to this day?
No. And I
Cut
would
her off.
spend the money again.
Before we get to the next question, you know what's another money mistake a lot of people make? Keeping their money in a regular old savings account earning dismal interest. And that's why I've loved partnering with a sponsor of today's video, Laurel Road. They offer top-tier interest in their high-yield savings account. And best of all, there's no hidden fees, there's no minimum balance required to open an account, and your deposits are FDIC insured, meaning they are safe and secure. So make the switch today. Go check them out. Go to laurelroad.com/George or click the link in the description to get started. And I'll get back to harassing strangers in just a second. But first, let me tell you how to avoid having strangers use your personal info against you. All these data broker sites that are out there selling your info for a profit, causing all kinds of phishing messages and spam in your life, you can avoid that with another sponsor of today's video, Delete Me. They go in, they find and remove your info from hundreds of these data broker sites, and they send you a report showing you what they've done and how much time they've saved you. Currently, I'm at 86 hours of time saved, which is more time I can spend harassing strangers in the streets of Nashville. So go check them out and get 20% off any of their annual plans at joindeleteme.com/George or click the link in the description below. All right, let's get back to it. What's a financial tip that you wish you knew sooner?
Probably to like actually have a budget like in paper, like in writing.
First of all, just don't use debt. Don't use debt.
No one should be taking financial advice from me, but I would say living like you are in debt or living below your means, just being prepared for when that happens. So, because you could lose your job and be really scrambling. So, yeah.
So live on less than you make, have some emergency savings.
Exactly, yeah.
I love it.
Stock market, man. Even if like lots of ups and downs, the earlier you get in, eventually it's gonna keep going up. You're gonna make your money. Don't sweat like the ups and downs. Stick with it.
I would say if you can go to school for free, go to school for free, because that student loan does not look pretty.
Oh, that's a good one.
Really invest in your 401k, or in reality, find a company that has a great match. That way, so you can utilize that and really invest for the future.
Any other financial wisdom to share with the audience?
Not that I could think. Oh, don't buy a Mercedes and don't buy another one.
Don't buy two.
Don't buy two. Yeah.
That is really good advice.
Before you go, we're going to play a little game we call Dropping a Deuce.
Oh, God.
You tell me who is on this $2 bill, and I will drop this deuce right in your hands.
Am I allowed to look at it?
No! Who is on the $2 bill? You got one shot.
George Washington.
I
knew it.
James Monroe. James Monroe.
One more time.
James Monroe.
I just want to hear you get it wrong 3 times. It was incorrect.
Andrew Jackson?
Incorrect.
Oh. Don't give me that face. You got me on this list.
I'm an actor. What can I say? You tell me who's on the $2 bill, I'll drop this deuce
Thomas
right in your hand.
Jefferson.
Oh, he got it! I'll give you a hint.
Was Andrew Jackson on it? Is it? No.
No. The hint is he's dead.
That's not a good hint. Thomas Jefferson.
You nailed it! Second try. I'm going to give it to him.
Try.
Here comes the deuce. Consider the deuce drop. You're a big winner today, man. Don't spend it all in one place.
I won't.
Save that as a bookmark.
Okay.
In my book, which I'm about to give you.
Oh my goodness.
Give him the book, guys. We got the book. This is a really hot book.
Oh my goodness.
You
Yes.
start flaunting this around the
Breaking
school.
free from
Are you
broke.
dating someone?
I'm not dating anybody.
Dude, you start wheeling this book around, the
think I'll get
ladies
some?
will be like, holy crap, this guy's
Flocking?
fiscally
Absolutely.
responsible. Sign me up.
Jefferson.
Jefferson is the correct answer. Congratulations.
Andy.
She needed the money.
Easy.
And you can't fit it in your purse, but this is my book. It's going to help you get out of this debt before you die. Will you promise them that you're going to get out of debt before you die?
Oh, yeah.
Now we're talking. Well, if there's one thing we learned today, it's that we've all made a lot of dumb mistakes with money, some with more zeros on the end. But the key is, are we learning? Are we growing? Are we getting better? Are we not making the same mistake again? That's the key here. So it was a lot of fun to hear people's stories. I appreciate their vulnerability, but I hope they're taking the right next step to get out of that debt, to never make the same mistake again, and to build wealth the right way. And that's what I did. I was 40 grand in debt back in the day. I made a lot of mistakes with student loans and credit cards and trying to get fancy with investing before I should have. And the key is you got to do things the right way in the right order. And that's why I wrote the book, Breaking Free from Broke. And if you want to check it out, I'll drop a link in the description below. This is The Key, the ultimate guide to more money and less stress. It's also available as an audiobook that I'll also link in the description. So that's it. And here's what I want to know next. What is your biggest money mistake? Let me know in the comment section, no matter how weird. That's basically what the comment section exists for. And speaking of financial faux pas, this next video is all about 5 common money mistakes that a lot of people are making and how to avoid it. So that's coming up next, or click the link in the description to go check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.